Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday and welcome back to another candle review. This time we are chatting the brand new Homeworx Peach Upside Down Cake. That's really good. The label, however, kind of grosses me out a little bit. I know that it's like peaches on like a peach upside down cake, but I don't love this label. In fact, I almost peeled it off, but then I was like, no, I need it for the review. But I might be peeling off the label on my other candles. I ordered multiples of this one. Spoiler alert. I think I ordered 3 or 4 boxes. I ordered a few. I just had a feeling that I was really going to enjoy this one because when it comes to peach scents, or really most fruit scents from Homeworx, I really like them a lot. The peach, like the farm stand peach candle, so good. It smelled like just classic peach rings. It was more of like a candied peach, but I loved it. It was super sweet and just absolutely delightful. So I definitely had high hopes for this when I based the order for it. At the time that I placed the order, there was free shipping. I don't know if the free shipping is still going to be available by the time that you guys see this video, but I will obviously link this in the description box down below. So take a peek down there and you'll find the link to where to find this. It's so good, you guys. I am just past the halfway point. I'll show you guys a little view from the top of the candle here so you can see that it's burning very well. It actually is time to blow this one out because it's been lit for about 3.5 hours. I've been meaning to get to this review for like a couple of hours now and have gotten a little sidetracked. So let's talk about these scent notes. I'll tell you what I smell and then we'll talk about the performance. So the peach upside down fragrance notes are ripe peach, brown sugar crumble, sweet orange, and baked pie crust. First off, this one smells very similar on cold sniff as it does burning. So that's either a good thing or a bad thing if you don't like it on cold sniff, I guess. But it's so good, you guys. There's a definite peach note in this. It's not the sweetest peach that I've ever smelled, but it's more of a subdued, not overly sugary, sweet peach. And I really actually like it a lot. I wouldn't say it's like earthy, but definitely it's peach that maybe isn't quite ripe yet, maybe. If you hear complaining, growling, barking, it's Mr. Kong, who is once again looking for a snack. I do think though that despite the peach not being super sweet, there is like that brown sugar crumble or streusel type note in here. I don't get any orange at all. The only fruit that I get out of this is the peach, which is fine by me. And I do actually get a pie crust note in this. I feel like this has the baked crust note that was missing with the Dutch apple pie. So if Dutch apple pie ever gets reformulated with the pie crust note that is in here in that one, this is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be really good. I have my fingers crossed. But yeah, so those are the notes. Really, they're pretty true to what I actually smell, with the exception of there's no orange at all. This is very much a fresh baked pie, fresh baked crumble type of candle. I do think that the baked crust note could be interpreted either as a crumble streusel type situation or kind of pie crust type situation. Either way, it's a really great bakery and a really great fruit put together, and it smells very authentic. Sorry, Boy, this video is going stunningly well, isn't it? Here, I'm gonna turn my ringer off. That might help. Here we go. So, yeah, great. I really like this a lot. I'm a huge fan. I'm glad that I have the backups that I do. And if it wasn't for waiting for what else is coming down the pipeline, I think I'd actually probably buy even more of this one. I feel like this one is not necessarily the most unique candle that you could ever pick up, but I think it's quite authentic. And I think there are a large group of us who really do like scents that smell very true to what they are supposed to be, if that makes sense. All right, the strength and the throw. So the strength and the throw of this, I do wish was a little bit stronger. The strength of this first one that I'm burning is definitely more of like a 6.5. The throw is probably actually a little stronger than the scent itself. Like I can smell this through pretty much most of the downstairs. So I put that at more of like a 7. It's not crazy strong, but it certainly travels a good distance. So I will give it that. And just in terms of like how fast it's burning, this is another one of those that seems to be really hot and fast. So the range on the bottom of the jars state that it goes anywhere from 30 to 55 hours. I would say on average, I'm somewhere in the 35 to maybe 45 hour range. This one I would put more of probably in the 35. These new ones they're trucking. I think that Harry selected some wicks this go around that, one, they do not disintegrate. I do have to trim them just ever so slightly before relighting, but you can see I'm starting to get a little bit of like a burn mark up here, just because these flames, they get hot. So I'm telling you guys, the max that you should really burn, and I would say this is gonna be true for the vast majority of candles, don't burn them more than like 3 to 4 hours. Obviously, there's going to be exceptions, like Yankees oftentimes take 4 hours just to completely pull out. So, they're probably going to be the exception to that rule. But with Bath & Body Works candles, I would say if you can burn them 1 to 2 hours, you're going to probably have less of that sooting issue. But sometimes even after like an hour, I can have a Bath & Body Works candle start to soot. So I don't think they're very careful with their wick selection these days, but whatever. This one, 2 thumbs up from me. I really enjoy it. I'm glad that I have the backups that I do. And if there's not a whole lot else coming down the pipeline that I'm crazy about, I see myself repurchasing more of this to be able to have on hand for the spring and summer months. I think it's just a delicious, authentic scent that is great for the spring and the summer, and I think a lot of people would really enjoy it. So that being said, that is Peach Upside Down Cake. It's a thumbs up from me. If you're wondering about this little stand here, it's just from Hobby Lobby. So you can find cake stands at TJ Maxx, HomeGoods, Marshalls, Michael's, anywhere really. So yeah, those little pie or like smaller cupcake stands make really great candle displays. So you don't even necessarily have to purchase like a Homeworx pedestal, although I think a lot of them are really quite beautiful. You can just find a great way to display your candles at the local discount stores if you're not interested in ordering anything like the pedestals. So thank you so much for having the time. Well, yeah, thank you for having the time, and thank you for taking the time to check out this review today. Please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo!